Hey explorers. Well, I'm just outside of Navajo, New Mexico, and I wanted to record what I'm seeing here. I've got the GoPro tilted slightly to the left so you can see some of these red cliffs that I'm going by. They are just incredible. I feel like I'm driving through Yosemite or something, only in a way, I don't know. This is, I don't know if I'd say better. It's different. It's nicely different. And I see lots of holes in the wall, in the cliff, where there could be cliff dwellings. And from the stuff I've looked at so far today, there's cliff dwellings everywhere. Just everywhere. I never realized how many of them that there are. But it's pretty incredible. And I'm just about to come into a whole new area here of incredible beauty. So I'm going to just keep the recorder going, and I hope you enjoy it. I hope it comes out good in the GoPro. And as always, I'll just talk while I'm doing it. So I went to Canyon de Chelly today. Just took my breath away. I'll never forget it as long as I live. Just pretty incredible. So is this, though. New Mexico is so incredibly beautiful. Most of this is Navajo land. This is their ancestral land. This is not a place they were put on by the Europeans. This has always been their land. And I think that they have some of the most beautiful land on the face of this earth. It's just incredible, you know. We're at 7,100 feet, so we're up pretty high in altitude. You can see there's, certain types of pines, not your formal pines, but, you know, like up high pines, like ponderosas and stuff. But pinyon, juniper, some of the pines like this. Man, can you see what is in front of us? I'm going to turn the camera straight. It just doesn't get any better than this. This is incredible. My goodness. You know, I'm going to have to pull over and take a picture of this, and I'm just going to keep the video running while I do it, because I don't want to break this up, so just bear with me. Just incredible. My goodness. Just incredible. Alright. Now to stop. Camera's on. And here we go. Pretty awesome. I've really had a good time today. I've taken a lot of photos. It is so great to be in a new area that I haven't explored. I lived near here, actually, when I was 13, 14 years old. I'm going to tilt the camera to the left again. There we go. I lived here when I was 13, 14 years ago, just north of here in a town called Farmington. It's quite beautiful too. It sits in a valley with red cliffs, especially on the south side of it. And if you head north, you go right up into the Rocky Mountains and Durango, Colorado. It's pretty beautiful. But this is just incredible. It's just awe-inspiring. It fills my soul with easiness and happiness. It's green. I can't believe how many blossoms there are. It's October 18th today. And there's just, I've seen yellow flowers, orange flowers, which I think is a type of mallow, maybe an apricot globe mallow. I've seen purple flowers, just all kinds of flowers. If that's what it looks like in the fall, what does it look like in spring around here? As I'm driving, I'm looking in the mirror behind me, and it's just as beautiful as what we've seen in front of us here. Just incredible. Coming up on some more red cliffs here. I went to Chaco Canyon yesterday, and I just spent the day going through Anasazi Native American settlements from around the year 1000 to 1250 AD, roughly. Wow, look at that. The Anasazi, they're civil. Wow, it's a whole field of purple flowers mixed in with yellow. My goodness, I wonder what those purple flowers are. Just beautiful. Oh. Anyway, the Anasazi, they kind of dispersed from Chaco Canyon and from the area around 1265, something like that. A lot of people think it was drought. I think it was a whole concert of things that dispersed them. I think for one thing, they cut down all of the wood, you know, to use for their structures. They needed timbering for the roofs and the floors and so forth. Wood for their fires, wood for a lot of things, until there was no wood left. And when you take all of the trees from an area, it changes the soil. The Anasazi grew maize, which I think corn was originally a Native American crop. And it started out as just large grass seed, and they actually cultivated it to become a type of corn. At least that's what I've read. But once they removed all of the fir trees, that the soil started drying and they would no longer support life, you know, as in crops. And they had, I think I read, they had about 1 million people in Chaco Canyon. They just couldn't feed people anymore. I think they became weaker. They started getting invaded by neighboring tribes. So they started building their dwellings up in the cliffs. And I think that was kind of the end times for the Anasazi. And after that, I don't know if they just all died out. They got absorbed into other peoples. I don't think anybody knows. As you can see, another whole set of red cliffs coming up. I guess I'll just keep the camera running for a while longer. Just pretty incredible stuff. It's going to be a big video with, it's going to take a lot of RAM. That's not the correct term. It's going to take a lot of megabytes to store this video. This GoPro, it really eats up megabytes. It's shooting 1080p. Real clear pictures though. Look at these cliffs. My goodness. Pretty incredible. I came into Chaco Canyon, I came into Canyon de Chelly by a different route this morning. It wasn't nearly this beautiful. And the GPS routed me home by a different route because I ended my exploration on the north rim of Canyon de Chelly. And so I kind of looked it over and I thought, what the heck? You know, I always like going a different way. And I am so glad I did. This has just been an incredibly beautiful ride. Probably the best scenery I have seen on my entire trip as far as just highway driving goes. Anyway, the camera's tilting away now. I'm going to end the video, so I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you later.